What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug. Welcome back to Wrestling Revolution 3D on the PC. Once again, nothing on the schedule, so let's challenge somebody. And considering how much Roman has been in the news as of late, let's challenge the big dog. What do you say? He's busy. I mean, well, he's busy getting hit by cars and forklifts and whatever else, I suppose. But man, that sucks. I tried. Okay, I think I was supposed to raise my strength to 82%, so alright. I did it, Kurt Angle. I did it. And my guaranteed money means that even with no match, I still get paid. And of course, the game locks up. At least I didn't just do a match, right? So, alright. Curtis Axel renewed his Raw deal for 8 weeks. Zack Ryder renewed his deal for 48 weeks. Booker T for 42 weeks. Attack Slug still challenged to increase his chance to 83% by the 3rd week of April. Mission Impossible? I think not. Akam and Bret Hart. Okay. Matt Sydal and Show defeated Ortiz and Santana to be the new Impact Tag Team Champions. Motorola-chan is the new booker of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Joey Ryan, released by Ring of Honor. Ropeless Square Sumo Contest versus Kurt Hawkins' team. I guess I'm in a feud now with Kurt Hawkins, so, alright. And so I welcome you to a fine Tuesday here on the program. If you want my thoughts on all of the 2K20 info from yesterday, I have a whole video for that info. Go watch that video. But there was one thing not in that video that we have to discuss here on the show today. And that is, apparently, this game is not being made by Yuke's. Yuke's is not on the team this year. And they've been on the team for the past 19 years. Since 2000, since the original SmackDown was Yuke's. And they aren't helping to make the game this year with visual concepts. It's only visual concepts. That's... Bro! Brock Lesnar is the teammate for Kurt Hawkins. Talk about getting a ringer. Good God Almighty. Like, of all your choices, Hawkins, you chose Brock Lesnar. And he agreed to it. What the hell? Hawkins, I guess you're excited to be here with a champion like me. Like me. But we know you do not belong here, so this match is non-title, Hawkins. You already lost once. Non-title. You're my sparring partner. You and Brock Lesnar, for some reason. But hey, you have an amateur guy? I have an amateur guy. It's fine. And I'm so scared because of the count-out loss. Hawkins, I get it. It's fine. Whatever. Anyway, Brock's in pretty bad shape. Oh, no! Brock's in pretty bad shape and whatnot. And anyway, yeah. So Yuke's not being on 2K20 is kind of a huge freaking deal, right? And there are really 2 scenarios where it makes sense for them to not be on that game. Scenario number 1 is that 2K said, you know what, we're just done with you. We just don't need you anymore. We're done. We'll do it ourselves. We're going into next gen with visual concepts in charge of this game, etc., right? Option number 2 is what I've been saying for a long time, is that you should have these teams have more than 8 months to make a video game, right? So if you have like Madden or Call of Duty, where you have alternating teams on these games, Brock's out. Brock's out. If you have teams that, you know, leapfrog a year, then you have almost a full 2 years to make a game, and theoretically, that makes the game that much better, right? So here's hoping that if that's the plan, and Yuke's is on the game for next year, whose side are you on, Attack Slug? Wait, look, you're in my way, Chad Gable. Fine, fine. If you all want some, you can all get some. You can all get some. Attack Slug, don't lay down for anybody! Yeah, so I am very much curious as to what's gonna happen there. Oh my god, power up from Kurt Hawkins, really? Very curious to see what the deal is, considering Yuke's is nowhere in any of the press release, or the fine print, or on the Steam page. None of that. No Yuke's whatsoever. And Chad Gable, Brock not affected, Brock don't care. So, Gable switch sides mid-match, switch teams mid-match, and their team won that match. So now I'm in it with Gable and Hawkins. Me and Brock? I don't know, sure. The best in the world! Shane McMahon and Alberto El Patron defeated Cesaro and Sheamus to be the new Tag Team Champions of SmackDown Live. SmackDown Live has challenged Raw inter-promotional contest. First week of April. Kurt Angle and Andrade now have a heated... Wait. Kurt, you're the boss of Raw. Why are you on SmackDown? What are you doing? Jinder Mahal, no longer being managed by the Singh Bros. Alright. John Cena and Akam are a tag team. Will wonders never cease? I still have to increase my strength. Kurt, relax. The game froze last time. I'll get it to work this time, I promise. Attack Slug's proposed match against Chad Gable next week has been cancelled. But why? Aleister Black hired Apollo Crews as his new manager. The big guy left for New Japan. A magazine has identified Brock Lesnar as the fittest wrestler in the world. I have to get my strength to 83%. Go! Man. I hate you, Kurt. It was better with Gable. 10-man tag team race against time versus the Brothers of Destruction. Attack Slug, John Moxley, Roman Reigns, Curtis Axel, Chad Gable, Victor, Connor, one of the two, Ascension guy, and then somebody else. And then somebody else. I can't tell. Maybe it's both guys from the Ascension. I think it is, yeah. Alright, sure. Whatever. I am still your IC champion, so it's cool. Facing off against... Oh my god, Randy Orton, Andrade, somebody, Taker, Kane, Rowan, Harper. I think Taker's in here. Perhaps not. I don't know. Is that Paige? What's going on here? I don't know. Who is the beard guy? I can't tell. Is it supposed to be... Who is that? I don't know. I don't know. Attack Slug and I are out here for more than just another wrestling match. It's a fight. This is a charity event for good causes all over the world. So give yourselves a round of applause if you are here watching this match. But those at home gotta get on mobile and get online and pledge a donation right now. Enough talking. Let's give the world a match that's worthy of a big donation. We are the nation of donation. This is gonna be a mess. I mean, absolutely, I can't tell what's going on here at all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, so yes, I am very much wondering what in the blue hell without Ukes that game is going to be going forward. Now, it seems like certainly this year that they've taken last year's engine and kind of added a few things, and that's kind of it. So, obviously, still the Ukes engine this year, but next year, I guess all bets are off, all things considered. So, back in the ring, in this race against time, there's a minute and 20 on the clock. Why would you give me... that's not enough time, video game. That's not enough time for any of this. Anyway, so I did finish watching AAA, and man, having another mask versus hair match just reminds me how cool those are, and that more of those should happen. And hey, give me Ray versus Andrade, mask versus hair, that would be great. But Dr. Wagner Jr., who lost his mask 2 years ago, now lost his hair in that match, and then said, oh, I'm going to retire, and then said, oh, it's going to take me a year to retire. I'm like, I'm going to see him next year at that show. That's what's going to happen there. It's wrestling. No one ever actually retires because wrestling. It's really funny. Anyhow, also on that show, Cain Velasquez in a lucha mask doing lucha things is the craziest thing I've seen in wrestling this year. The dude who beat Brock Lesnar in the UFC wearing a mask, flipping around, doing hurricanranas is nuts. So kudos to him, man. Look, always great to see guys doing things outside of what you would normally expect them to do. That match was 2 minutes. I can't win a match in this game in 2 minutes. You crazy. You're out your mind. You're out your mind, Harper. Eric Young was the guy with the beard. Andrade is exhausted from having a 2-minute match. What? Victor injured his leg in a 2-minute match. What? Kurt Angle wants a special guest referee. I can do that. Sure. It worked out so well last time. Now, the update to this Roman Reigns forklift thing, right? They put out a thing on Twitter last night saying that upon further investigation... Oh, Michael Elgin, screw him. Upon further investigation, the regular forklift driver was not at work that day. He had called out with an illness. So somebody else was in that forklift, which, look, I hope this thing just keeps going. I hope it keeps going because it is absolutely hilarious to me. And I love a mystery angle. I've always loved a mystery angle. Some of the best wrestling memories I have are from the eventual nonsense that results in a mystery angle. I did it for The Rock. Or, it was me, Austin. It was me all along. Moments that you won't forget happen from mystery angles. So I love them. I love them. I always have a soft spot for a good mystery angle. And this one continued on Raw with a mystery man in a car hitting Roman Reigns in his SUV. So there's still somebody out to get Roman Reigns. And I hope it's not just resolved at SummerSlam this Sunday. I want like 6 months of this. Just keep it going. It's hilarious. And I love it. But we now know it's not Joe. And honestly, it's hard to suspect Brian because that car was not electric. Brian would not be in a gas guzzler. Would he? I don't know. Anyhow, also in the news here, Kane is going to be in some matches in late August. I'm like, Kane, aren't you mayor? Aren't you doing things being mayor? So like, what the hell, Kane? 1, 2, I forgot. I'm the ref. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Back in the ring, folks. Get it back in the ring. Corbin and Elgin, what are you doing? With Connor at ringside? Seriously. Seriously. Yeah, there you go. Get it back in the ring. Get it done. Make it happen. Elsewhere in the news, supposedly, this next show for Saudi is going to be on Halloween, on the 31st of October, which is a Thursday. And if Fox is a live show for SmackDown, I don't see them having that show in Saudi and then making it back for SmackDown the next day, considering international travel flights. I mean, look, I'm sure it's not impossible, but it just sounds crazy. It just sounds crazy. So, again, I wondered, considering those shows have been on Fridays, what they're going to do for those shows, when you also have your new live SmackDown show on Fox, starting on the 5th of October on Fridays. So that's an interesting one. But speaking of SmackDown, we've heard that on the 25th of October, SmackDown is going to be preempted because Game 3 of the World Series is going to be on that Friday. So, you know, there is that. Here we go. 8, 9, 10! Baron Corbin wins. My thing stopped recording. Wait, what? I didn't hit the button to stop recording. What the hell? That's never happened before, where it's just stopped recording. I didn't even hit a button to stop recording. What the blue hell? I have been unable to escape tech issues today for some freaking reason, but, you know, it is what it is. And I lost money by being a ref there, but I still gained like $9,000 because Kurt said, hey, be a ref, so that should have counted, right? I guess. AJ Styles continues to run SmackDown Live. Raw overtook NXT as the world-leading brand of wrestling. Dash Wilder's attitude has improved. Still challenged to increase my strength. Kurt. New Japan have poached Aubrey Edwards from AEW. Babatunde defeated Ricochet to be the new TV champion. Simon Grimm went to SmackDown Live. Joe Koff, Ring of Honor. No, I do not want to work for Ring of Honor. Joe Koff. New Japan, yes. SmackDown, yes. Ring of Honor, I'm good. 83%, Kurt. I did what you wanted. Hopefully the game saves that, and then we'll be good. But I did it. I don't want to keep going. I'm good. Roman Reigns still does not want to fight me. He's tired of talking about it. Come back when you mean business. Jon Moxley's rep is suffering by being associated with Dan Engler, that crooked referee. I'm at 83%. So, see the 83? See the other 83? On my strength? I'm good. Relax. Akam renewed his deal. Sami Callihan, Austin Aries are the new Impact Tag Team Champions. El Desperado and Minoru Suzuki defeated the Bucks and are the New Japan Tag Team Champions. Davey Boy went to Ring of Honor. Lance Archer is sad. Christopher Daniels released by ROH. Scorpio Sky is sad. SCU! And Davey Boy in NXT. Kurt Angle, what do you want? My contract expired. Do you really want to renew it, Kurt Angle? My future with this company? Things aren't working out too well. I'm your current IC champion. What do you mean things aren't working out too well, Kurt Angle? If you ain't giving me creative, then we ain't talking. How do those terms sound, Kurt Angle? Oh, that's too much money for 10 weeks. I mean, look, man, I'm the IC champ. I'll walk. What are you gonna do? I have your belt. Alright. I gotta go. Alright, way less money for 10 weeks. How about 50 grand for 10 weeks? We have a deal. 10 weeks, 50 grand, guaranteed creative. That's kind of all I care about. So, let's do that. 10 more weeks as your IC champion. You heard it here first. Kurt Angle, I've made my prospects better than ever. And what does that mean for me? Oh, here's a bonus for increasing my strength. Thank you, Kurt Angle. Can I leave your office now? Like, seriously. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. It looks like tomorrow a 4-man furniture smash match for my IC title. That should be crazy. Obviously, there were things from Raw here I didn't get to, so real quickly from Raw. Mysterio and Andrade, always great in the ring. Mike Kanellis, a 2-time 24/7 champion, pinning his wife in an OBGYN thing was great. And then Truth being in disguise and being your, 12-time champion now is great. Brock crushed Rollins again. The Viking Raiders crushed Jobbers again. Kurt Angle as a ref getting attacked by The Fiend. The whole thing with Joe and Roman and the car. You have new tag team women's champions in Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Was bound to happen eventually. And then, much as was rumored, Goldberg is fighting Dolph Ziggler this Sunday. So more on that stuff tomorrow, as well as SmackDown and whatever else. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos on this channel. I'll see you then. I'll see you next time. And I'm out.